What up, YouTube? It's been a minute since I've been on here, and I'm excited to read this new piece, but also I'm tired of letting the enemy think he can win and make me sad every time this kind of stuff happens. So I wanted to write something to let him know that he will not win. I'm going to be honest, open, and transparent with y'all, and I'm going to read this piece, and I'm going to read it kind of low because my husband's asleep. But anyway, because he had work tomorrow. But anyway, here we go. I told myself I was tired of being sad. Tired of feeling like I struggled alone. So here's what I told the devil. I told him just because I feel alone doesn't mean God's promises are being postponed. I told him just because you think you got me down doesn't mean I can't take the next elevator up. My feelings are going every which way, but my faith is moving forward, and I'm tired of believing the lies that I'll never conceive. I refuse to believe in the lies you have fed me, so I told the devil I'm not alone, and even when I feel like my body will never be a home for reproduction, the signs are all around me. Points to a home in the heart of Jesus, so I walk with my head high, choosing not to believe you, knowing I ain't the only one that dreams at night of carrying a son. While so many have carried and lost, and it wasn't their fault that they loved and lost, and the enemy, you make them feel like they fumbled the ball, when sometimes in life we don't always get it right, but God finds a way to show us he loves us even in the midst of something so scary. Sis, I'm sorry that I'm complaining because my burden didn't cause me to miscarry, and I pray I ain't never got to live through it. But if God sees fit to let the lesson be learned through me, I told the enemy I'm tired of taking pregnancy tests just so you can disappoint me. But when God saw my future, he saw the beginning and the end, and knowing summer ain't no fun for me in Houston heat to be carrying sons, because this sun shows no mercy in Texas as this heat breaks records. He saw that finances back when we got married wasn't all they was cracked up to be, and having a wedding of my dreams and destiny of building foundation and ministry was so much bigger than me. So he allowed Corona to unfortunately be the vessel of his love to bless us. So now we blessed up and all dressed up and ready to conceive, ready to believe that when my husband is holding me while I'm crying sometimes, I think he's lying when he says, baby, it'll be this month. Do you know what he asked me last month when I got frustrated that my body was no longer sacred because I felt like God had betrayed it when he didn't cause me to ovulate? He asked a question that I had to contemplate. He said, baby, can you make yourself ovulate? And out of sarcasm, I thought he phrased the question, so I wanted to become frustrated and push him away, but decided to stay because the answer was only that question away from a reality, meaning I couldn't make my own body do something that God created. Therefore, in translation, I was mistaken to even question God about his creation, so I hung my head in shame, and I vowed in Jesus' name, I tell the enemy, you can't steal my joy anymore. Sometimes I feel like no one can relate, but I choose to believe that I will conceive sons and daughters named after their mother and father. I never understand why so many people have come to share their good news with me, because I felt I could never be happy for something I desired so deeply. And God says I chose you because you are a reflection of me. And you aren't alone. To the devil, my future isn't postponed. Every sign and wonder I ponder is alive and well, and I condemn you back to hell and I can't give you all the credit because most of the time I do it to myself. But tonight, I write through the pain. Tonight, I write for all those who have carried and lost. Tonight, I write because it's better to take a maternity shoot and miscarry, than to never have carried at all. Knowing over the rainbow, we say hello to God, and he smiles back and says, baby, I promise I got you.